Hi everyone, welcome to One Tarot. Thank you for joining me. What I've thought I'd like to do is give you a 6-month overview of the possibilities in the next 6 months for you. This will be an intuitive tarot reading for the sign of Cancer. I've already shuffled the cards, and these are the cards that have come out. I'm using each one roughly to represent each month, and these are clarifying cards at the bottom here. I'm also going to use some oracle cards to give you an additional message, and also I'm using my own cards where I focus on the energy that I feel is around for you in the next few months. And so what I feel for you, Cancer, I do feel that there's a connection with your beliefs, your perhaps higher studies, further education, I feel as well for you. Possibility of your maybe thinking of overseas connections, maybe overseas travel. Obviously, perhaps it's not the right time at the moment to travel, but I do feel overseas is going to be playing an important part, connection with overseas in the next few months. But I do feel that you're maybe trusting in your faith, whatever that means to you, and I do feel that perhaps you're thinking about higher education and learning. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle these oracle cards, and then I'm going to put them out and pick a card for you. Okay, so I'm going to put them here and then see which card I'm drawn to. Okay, and I'm going to pick this one actually. Okay, and I'm also going to pick one of these as well, so I'm going to shuffle these a bit and pick one of these. Okay, and the one I'm drawn to is this one here. Okay, so we're going to put that there and we'll look at that later. So I'm going to reveal this one, and it says healing. I'll read what that says, then I'll read out of the book. It says, reconnecting with your true nature. So I'm going to read from the book for you. Okay, so it says, the lady featured on this card has journeyed far and wide, searching for happiness which she has failed to find. Confused and tired, she surrenders and retreats to her inner sanctuary, a space of light inside her heart where she discovers a deep sense of peace. She rediscovers and reconnects to her true nature by letting go of all that is superficial in her life. She reflects on her past and is now able to see what is true and what is false, what is real and what is illusion. In the stillness of her heart, she hears a whisper, a message of love. Her heart is grateful for her return. Over the past months, you've been inadvertently steered off course, gradually losing sight of what is truly important, and without realizing it, losing touch with the real you. It's time for you to reconnect and rediscover your true essence and your inner child. Stop searching externally, look within, and you will rediscover the magic. And there's an affirmation here for you, and it says, my sanctuary is a space of light inside my heart. I find peace and contentment within. My heart reveals my truth. My heart reflects the real me. My heart guides me. Okay, so that's nice. So I'm going to go on to reading the cards now. And the first card here, this is lovely because this is the Four of Wands. It can represent a home, but achieving things within the home and happiness within the home. For some of you, there might be reason to celebrate. With others, some of you might be a marriage card. Maybe you perhaps getting news of possibly with a marriage, some of you, but definitely a feeling of achieving things within the home for a lot of you. We'll look at the clarifying card, and the clarifying card is the Knight of Swords. So this is maybe getting information, learning things. Maybe somebody's going to come in with a message for a lot of you. There could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. But I do feel that communication is important at this time, in order for you to achieve the happiness in your home as well. I feel perhaps somebody's going to come in with a message for you, and at the same time I want to say, don't be hasty in acting. So perhaps somebody's going to come in quickly with a message, but at the same time, take your time and don't be hasty. That's what I feel like I want to say. The next month here, same again, is so maybe this is May and June, so maybe somebody is coming in with a message for you, and it could be an air sign, what I spoke about earlier, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and here they're showing up again. So maybe you are getting messages and receiving important information from somewhere, and it could be from one of these signs. It's a time of communication for you. And then the next card here is the Nine of Wands. So perhaps this information is good because perhaps you have been through this struggle. You've been through a very, very difficult situation where you've had a lot of setbacks, obstacles, but now I do feel that you're nearing the end of a struggle. So maybe you're hearing news regarding this struggle, but you're nearly there. So keep going with whatever your situation is, because you're nearing the end of a challenging time. The next card here is the Eight of Cups. So this is a feeling of wanting to let go of anything that no longer serves you on an emotional level. You're thinking about your own path, your own faith, your own beliefs, and perhaps you're wanting to walk towards a brighter future where you're going to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. I do feel that you're thinking of yourself, and you're traveling wherever it is for you. It might be you might even be thinking of traveling abroad possibly, but I do feel that you're letting go of things that don't serve you on an emotional level. And the card that clarifies it is the Fool. So maybe for some of you, you might be taking a leap of faith. There might be an adventure that you're wanting to take. A new opportunity is perhaps going to show itself to you, a new beginning, and it might be connected with overseas, like I spoke about before. But I do feel that you're going on your own spiritual path, and it's your own journey. I do feel there's a new beginning with that. And you're going to take a leap of faith with something, I feel, for a lot of you. Trust in your instincts and be guided by trusting in the universe as well. And it's a feeling of optimism as well there for you. As we go through the month, May, June, July, August time, maybe some of you will be wanting to travel. There's perhaps going to be messages regarding travel, broadening your horizons for some of you, doing something that you would not normally do, something that was exciting and perhaps out of your comfort zone, I feel, for some of you, but maybe it is an adventure some of you are contemplating on going on. Others of you, it might be a relationship being offered to you, and you might be taking a chance on a relationship. There could be some fire signs around for some of you, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. But I do feel it's a start of something that you're, it's a journey, a start of a journey. So I do feel that perhaps some of you are moving away, and it's just maybe an internal journey for some of you where you're heading. But definitely wanting, a feeling of wanting to broaden your horizons, look at things differently. And the next card here is the clarifying card, is the Hermit. So if there is this idea, perhaps of traveling or doing something new, an opportunity presenting itself, you're going to be reflecting on the past, where you've been, your journey, and you're going to use your wisdom and your knowledge to shine your light, to know where you're heading for your future. It may be that you're wanting to travel alone. For some of you, you're wanting to do something around alone, spend time alone, so you can reflect on your situation. But there could be some Virgos around for some of you as well. But I do feel that you're going to find the answers from within by meditating or spending time on your own, if there's an opportunity around as to know what to do possibly. The next card here is the Three of Pentacles. So towards the September time, I do feel that there will be a chance where you can perhaps be working with others, making progress with others, whether it's a work situation, you're perhaps working with others to achieve something. It might be working in a small group for some of you. You might be traveling, you might have chosen to travel with a small group, but I do feel that you're, at this time, you'll be admired and appreciated, and perhaps recognised for your talents and your capabilities. And I do feel also that you're improving your finances at this time. That you're definitely, it's a feeling of making progress with whatever situation is around you. And the Page of Pentacles, this is opportunities again. These are messages coming in. It could be messages of courses of study, learning something. So some of you might even be working with others and perhaps going on a course and studying more to achieve more finances. But I do feel there's possibilities, practical things going to be showing themselves to you, potential of something new, whether it's work, projects, or something that's secure that you can work towards, the start of something new. I do feel for a lot of you, and that would be September. And the final month here is October, and I spoke about overseas connection earlier. I do feel maybe some of you, there will be a connection with overseas, and perhaps the possibility of travelling overseas in October time, but I do feel that you will be guided whatever you do, and also I feel it's time to be patient, mix and blend whatever it takes to do what you need to do, but make sure that you've got the harmony and balance with everything. Test things out if necessary, take your time and don't rush. But I do feel there's a connection with overseas, but and the clarifying card there is Judgment. So I do feel that perhaps a lot of you will be making some serious decisions. You would have come to perhaps an awareness, and it could be connected with overseas, higher education, or what your beliefs are, what your faith is. But I do feel that there'll be a realization of some sort, and you'll be making decisions based on the past. Maybe you'll be reflecting and looking into the past, where you've come from, and these decisions you'll be making having gained the knowledge and the wisdom from your past, in order to know which decisions to make, what important decisions. I do feel that you're going to reach a conclusion by the end of October for a lot of you. And the final card here, the one that came out, and it says home, so that's nice. So I'm going to read the meaning of that for you. Okay. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening the world. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. That's lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed that reading, Cancer. I hope it resonates for some of you. What I'd like to do now is just thank you for those of you that have subscribed. Thank you very much for that. Those of you who haven't, if it's something you wish to do, you then get notification when I put new videos on, and I do weekly videos, and I do monthly videos for all the different star signs. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Thank you. And also share my videos if you feel that if you enjoy watching them and you want to share them with others, please do that too. I want to wish you all well, and we'll look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you.